Oh gracious. So after 3 failed attempts to going live this morning and Facebook is either not working right or it hates me, we're gonna do a quick video this way. Show them. So I'm trying to do a very quick out the door look with this much Kudos. Gonna build kind of like a light to medium coverage. So let's go, because I'm now about 25 minutes behind with fiddle farting with Facebook. So we have got primer on, and I am going to go in with my 2 colors. I could probably easily stop using the 2 colors and just go with the darker color because my face is that dark, but my neck and chest isn't. So I do feel compelled to kind of, for lack of a better word, lighten my face a little bit so that it blends a little bit more natural. So that is why I am still using my 2 colors. And then I contour how I want with my pressed powders. It is really kind of interesting to go between your winter and summer color. And once again, I've got to blend so far up here because I wear a headband when I run in the sun. So even though this is a recorded video, I am going to work this like it's a live. So this is going to be a little longer video, but I will kind of edit when I'm doing like mascara and that kind of stuff. Because like I said, your girl is now late. Which is my most comfortable running. If I'm not running behind, I'm not running. All right. So for those of you, Liquid Touch is my jam. I love it in any combination. I typically don't just wear it and walk out the door because where BB cream I kind of can because my rosy still shows through. This is a more full coverage, and so I have really flushed out my skin tone and I'm really quite one-dimensional. So Liquid Touch is more of a foundation that you have to then blend, contour, whatever. So I did it on my yesterday's live. It's my 2 colors. So I did it on my yesterday's live, and I absolutely fell in love with grabbing the very, very lightest pressed powder that we have and using that as a highlight. And it is so much lighter than my skin tone that it is, I mean, it highlights. And I'm seeing more and more Y sisters, no matter what their skin tone, obviously in the mid to lighter skin tones, that are using this and just lightening and brightening that under eye, rather than concealer in the summer. If they're not huge fans of, highlight luminizers, look at how that just brightens my eye area. And we know that a lighter, brighter under eye can take about 5 years off, which I am a fan of that. So then since I did my lighter, I'm just gonna soften the rest with organza, just kind of mattify the rest of my face. And just kind of set that Liquid Touch. Like I said, today we are going light to medium coverage. I say that every time, and then I just like the way full coverage looks. But do you see how light and bright that under eye is? So light and bright. I love it. Okay, so we've done our pressed powder. Had a little glitch there. I'm gonna go in and do my eyebrows with the light and medium pencil. And then we are going to do a super quick soft eye look today. And I have to tell you, this is probably one of the most practical, fantastic, in love with all of the products, Kudos, that we have had. Because I know foundation is not one of their big ones that they put on sale, but they will throw a BB cream or a liquid touch in those bundles to where you can get them at a little bit of a discount that way, light and medium. But rarely do they include them like in the Kudos back to back to back. Like we had BB cream just a little bit ago, and so it's super excited. I'm just really excited that they're really getting these foundations at a discount to you guys. Let me just clean off my brush a little bit, and I'm gonna go in with the color Discreet as my transition. Now this is not really gonna show up too much on me. It's very, very similar to my lid color. It has a little pinky undertone to it. And so if you are not a cool tone like myself that has the pink undertones, this is gonna give you some good, you're really gonna see some color with this. But the reason I like using Discreet when I kind of do pinks, purple eyes kind of a thing is it really helps the colors stay true to that kind of pink undertone mauve looks that I'm trying to make. I have found that when I use a taupe or a brown, then when I put a burgundy or a purple over the top, that it kind of softens. And so when I use the Discreet that has the pink undertone, even though it's not boom visible on me because of my undertones, it helps my pinks and burgundy stay a little bit more true to color, like you're gonna see here with Agile. Had I put a more of a taupe, then it would have kind of, it softened the burgundy richness of this, if that makes sense. So I've kind of found that trick that I'm able to, when you kind of do undertones that match the colors, even though they may not just be popping on your face, it helps those colors stay a little bit more true to what their pigment is. Had I laid a brown base or even like a silver copper transition, all of that affects how these colors look. So the fact that I want this to stay a little bit more burgundy, I want it to stay a little bit more pink, that's why I went with that Discreet, even though with my pink undertones, it was hardly visible. So you're thinking, am I doing anything? But you are. And I'm just gonna keep that really, really soft, and I might build that here in a minute. But now I'm gonna go in with my splurge. This is the color Dainty, and just so pliable in here. These shimmer shades really are. And I am just going to apply this to my lower lid. You can see it has the purple, a little silver, kind of an undertone to it. That is so pretty. And then I'm just gonna grab my splurge brush. Maybe, I don't see my splurge brush. Okay, found it. And I'm just going to round that and darken up here where my little chubby finger wasn't reaching up there. So I'm just rounding it, and I'm darkening up this lid a little bit. And just, I really like to apply the splurge with my fingers, but the darker the splurge is, the more room for your chubby finger to not hit or hit some areas you don't want. So that's why it's really important here. If the color's like elegant and hopeful, you really don't need to worry about that as much. And this eye, we need to darken this baby up. Whew. Maybe I need to go back in like that. I really laid on a thick coat on the other eye. There we go. Now we're getting there. These splurges are so easy peasy. There we go. Now they're matching. And I'm just going to take this brush, grab just a little bit more of that Agile, and blend out so it's can't see any harsh lines, and just kind of soften so we're not seeing lines. See how easy peasy that is? These splurges are amazing, and they make it so easy to make such an elegant eye. You know, you kind of give the illusion that maybe you did like a cut crease or a split lid, all these different fancy things, when all you did was put a little bit of cream shadow on your finger and rub it out on your eyelid. Love it. Okay. We are going to stop there. And I'm going to take my pressed powder like I always do and just kind of touch up the under eye. These colors aren't going to give you fallout, but I kind of like to clean up my outer line. Usually on one eye or the other, I go a little bougie, and so I really like to clean that up. And pressed powder is the easiest way. Plus then I can just, you know, boop, a little bit more highlight, a little bit more crisp under eye, and I love it. Okay. We will come back and do our mascara as soon as I am done with my contour. I'm going to use the color Sunset today. I'm going to do just a little softer of a contour just because I kind of like to have only so much really vivid on my face. I wear makeup every single day, but I really like to just, you know, if I'm going to have a poppin' eye, if I'm going to have a lot of color in my eye, then I kind of do softer and more subtle everywhere else. If I'm going to do a really bougie lip, then I usually typically do a softer. There's a tan line. There you are. Look at that. I mean, seriously. Lord have mercy on that Caucasian skin. Woo! Anyway. Little contour there, trying to make the tan look like it's intentional rather than just a sports bra. So that's kind of my preference, and once again, it is my preference. But like I said, when I do a more vivid eye, you'll see me pull back on almost every other aspect of my face. If I'm outside of my comfort zone and I decide that I'm going to do a vivid lip, then I almost always do such a barely there eye. It's just, it's kind of my comfort zone. So now I'm going in with Sisterly, just doing a dabble on the cheeks, blending that back into my bronzer. Sisterly is the one that has the gold flecks, so it gives me a little bit of luminizer. But of course, I'm going to go in, oops, I grabbed the wrong one. I'm going to go in with a little bit more luminizer, and I'm going to use the color Lustrous and just pop that on for a very healthy glow. I love it. And I kind of put that right on top of that lighter highlight area that I was doing the Scarlet, and it just kind of continues that bright eye back in. Love it. Okay, so my face is done. I'm going to finish up my eye. I am going to put on some eyeliner today because I want to. And not only that, like I said, whenever I try to make a little darker, more vivid eye, you know, give it everything it can to pop. Look at the difference of that. That is nothing but black, perfect eyeliner in my waterlines. Top and bottom. There we go. And it just makes my brown eyes, which are a super soft brown eyes, almost green. It just makes them almost look black, and it makes the eye look pop a little bit more. And then I'm only gonna wear Epic today. Only. Like it's not enough. I'm not gonna do 4D. And for no particular reason. I'm just, I have had such busy days, and I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how to lie. Even though when I do Epic and 4D, which is my personal favorite combination, I like the results the best. I try really hard to keep the 4D lashes really thick and low at my base, so I don't add too much length, because I am a glasses wearer and I like wearing my glasses, and I am still rubbing my glasses with how long my lashes are, and it's not that big a deal, you know. It looks good, it's beautiful, but your girl has such a long day today that I'm like, I don't want to wear my glasses a little lower on my nose so my bajumi lashes aren't rubbing it. What a problem. And what's funny, I have actually worn falsies, like the little wispies. I have actually worn those. I marked my eye. I have actually worn wispies with my glasses and not had them touch my glasses. Yeah, regular Epic and 4D. Touching my glasses. Okay, super simple lip. I'm actually only going to use lip liner and the Beachfront Saltwater Clear. It is the only one that's left in stock. As of yesterday, all of the luminizers were still in stock. And obviously the primer's been sold out for a while. But as of yesterday, Saltwater, the clear, is the only lip butter left. And all the rest are sold out, which I know why. I actually have 2 Saltwater and 2 of the Coastal Breeze. So I carry one in my purse. Cause I like chapsticks and that kind of stuff. And I haven't used chapstick in so long because I just absolutely love the lip butters. So I use Plush. This is my baby, this is my best friend. This lip liner is probably, well, it's my best friend and I love it so much because it fights the pink and it actually really shows up, and I like to wear it by itself, which is what I'm going to do today, and just put some shimmer and gloss over the top. And this does have like an iridescent pearlizing to it. It's got a little peppermint. So pretty. I wish they would make this lip color. Oh wait, I just did. And I actually carry a Plush in my purse because, I mean, no matter what I'm wearing, it looks really good with this, but no matter what I'm wearing, I put Plush on and either the pink or the clear, and I love it. So I usually, I mean, I never touch up my makeup. I have no other makeup in my purse because this stuff is so amazing. But I drink a lot. Girl likes her Starbucks. So, you know, after you eat and drink on your errands and stuff, put it right back on. I love it. Okay, so let me spray. I'm going to spray with the Behold setting powder. But I have used all of the items from this month's Kudos. Start, finish, a couple times a day. Rose water. Every single day I use this. I used it this morning. I used it last night. Best hint, because I don't know what's going on with the Montana weather. We have 2 days of 80 degrees and then 6 days of 50 degrees. And so when those 2 days of 80 degrees come out, as you can see, no one in my family knows what sunscreen is because we only have 2 days to taste the sun. So we don't know what sunscreen is. So this has been such a lifesaver. I had to lacquer. I laid it out probably 3 different squirts of this. My son got so toasty. Oh, good gracious. And it has already tanned. No peeling. This is our results. Every time I get any sort of excess sun, I nail it and it tans so fast. I also got a hornet sting on my back when I was running on Monday. It hurt so bad. I nailed it with this when I got home. I haven't even felt it except for the itching when it heals. No more burning. The swelling went down. Such good stuff. So rose water's in this month's Kudos. Your choice between liquid touch or pressed powder. So hard to choose. You need them both. Get 2 Kudos. There, I said it. But I can help you with the preference. I wear them both almost every day. Even today, I did all over barely there with the pressed powder. But look at that highlight brightened under eye with pressed powder. Girl. No concealer needed. It's summer. I don't want to wear heavy concealer. I love concealer, but I don't want to wear it. Okay. And then, what's the last piece? Oh, blush. Yes. Today I used Sisterly. My recommendation would be either Sisterly or Supple. If you want a pink Sisterly, both of those have the gold flecks in them because your girl prefers. But if you really want a matte, then a great matte in a pink would be Sweet. We do not have a peach, like Supple, in a matte. But there are a couple other colors. But I do like Sweet. I actually have Sweet, Stunning, Seductive. I should rotate using them. But Sisterly and Supple are kind of my bread and butter. And that's what I use today is Sisterly. So thank you for joining me. I'm sorry I had to do this in a video. I will upload it in just a minute. But Facebook, it didn't want it today. Wasn't feeling it. Thanks, ladies.